Doo, 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 doo. Let's go. This is what we got to do. Sweet bet with another one of them.
Round one.
Yes, sir. All right, now talk to me, Juice. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you are a founder of the SWAPX platform, you should be standing up right now. If you have been paying attention lately, the space has been cooking. The market is starting to warm up. We starting to enter what they call the bull market.
Can you feel it? Can you?
I don't know about y'all, but I've been in the bull market. I've been buying low and I've been selling high. So with all that stuff talk, let's get into it, man. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please go do your own research. This is me just covering my journey as I travel through this DeFi wonderland. One more time, one more time.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Oh my god. Oh man, on turn. I don't know if y'all know it, but the SwapX team has been cooking, baby. If you don't know what the Sonic Labs is, that's the previous Phantom. And Phantom 2021, Phantom was the home of DeFi. The home Phantom was the home of DeFi. And somebody asked me, what are some of the advantages of launching on Sonic versus launching on XLayer? And me personally, one of my biggest things was XLayer biggest advantage was the ag layer, having Polygon with the unified bridge built into it. That was the XLayer biggest advantage, and it had a large user base on the centralized side. But I came to realize, like, why would the centralized side want to off ramp their users? Because that's how they generate there. But that goes into a deeper conversation. But me personally, the advantage of going to the Sonic blockchain with Phantom being the home of DeFi, with SwapX being a decentralized V4 technology community driven DEX, is amazing for it to be the home of DeFi decentralized DEX, if that makes sense. So, and also you gotta realize the Sonic Lab, they've been cooking. They've been cooking. The upgrade, the speed, the engagement, the actual sentiment of Phantom has shifted. Sentiment of Sonic Lab is people are anticipating the Sonic Boom, the airdrop, the 200+ million dollar airdrop that they currently are running is crazy. So just getting into it real quick. Sonic Labs also Sonic Labs also has a program where they also doing basically like a grant situation called the Sonic Boom. And within the Sonic Boom, they were selecting up to 30 participants that applied for to be in the program. And over 1,000 people, over 1,000 different developers, over 1,000 different projects applied for this program, and only 30 projects actually received Sonic Gem. And if you don't know what Sonic Gem was basically like allocation from the it's actually right here. So Sonic Gem was actually an allocation from the 190 million S token that's being airdropped by people utilizing the platforms and the apps during the period, if that makes sense. So 30 37.5% of the total amount of airdrop. So 37.5% of the total amount of the 190 million S token will be split up within the actual allocated to the gem holders, so the people who actually won the actual Sonic Boom, giveaway or the grant. The benefits of having this grant was not only did it give you, not only do it give you an engagement community onto your platform, not only do it give you the S token that you're gonna need to complete transaction, not only is it giving you a source of liquidity to pair with your platform to engage people to interact with higher APRs and higher APYs on your platform, like with more incentives that you can do with these points allocation is crazy, especially with the VE3 technology. But I ain't gonna bore you with all that. But SwapX was SwapX was a top 20 out of the actual projects to win in the Sonic Boom program, and that's amazing. You can see we actually won a Sapphire. So man, one time for the one time, shout out to the SwapX team, man. Shout out to BB, shout out to Ricky, shout out to our community manager over there, and also shout out to the team on the back end that we don't even see that put in that hard work. They've been working. They've been working this whole bull market. They've been making strategic moves. And another thing I want to point out is Sonic also has a VE. It's a it's basically a mechanism that they have where they actually pay back the gas fee used on the contract to the contract wallet that the developers select. And that's interesting, up to 90%, and that's amazing because it incentivizes developers. It take this load off of developers have to worry about maintenance, have to worry about we gotta make this amount of money to cover the back ends, to cover logistics. Like it takes the bootstrapping part off of developers. So that's what makes Sonic right now so engaging for the developers to build on Sonic right now. But one of the biggest things is Sonic Lab is currently on the road to 1 million followers. What makes SwapX so unique is SwapX brings the puzzle pieces that SwapX been putting together this whole time, brings significant users, brings significant utility to the Sonic blockchain. And that's round of applause. Not only does this partnership alone brings over roughly 750 million, it might not bring over all the liquidity, but you know what I'm saying? That's a strategic partnership. Not only does SwapX bring that opportunity, but SwapX has the ability to help. Let me find this. 1 second, y'all. SwapX has the ability to help the Sonic blockchain onboard so many users because of boom right here. Rubik's. This partnership allows, if you think about it, the Sonic blockchain is in with its gateway and its bridges. It's only focused on Sonic to Ethereum. With this strategic partnership right here, that was June 21st, that was made months ago. Will allow Sonic to have a gateway to multiple blockchains, such as BNB, such as the smaller chains, some of the new hot upcoming blockchains. So that's another utility that SwapX bring to the actual Sonic blockchain, and that's amazing. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's a partnership. And one thing that I love about SwapX is that it embodies what I look for, as in financial. It embodies the version of wealth that I actually teach myself is hold on to my assets. Don't sell your assets and live off of your dividends. And what I mean by that is with SwapX is it's a decentralized community driven platform where you can decide how you want to come in. If you want to be a founder, if you want to be a founder of the platform, if you want to be just a user of the platform, just to use the you. Oh, let me show y'all. One running my mouth, just in case you haven't seen the UI lately. Just in case you need a refresher of the UI. The user interface is amazing. So, if you just want to come over here and use the trade tokens on the Sonic blockchain, guess what? It got a place for you. If you want to be a liquidity provider, it got a place for you. If you are a project that has, if you are a project that launches on the Sonic blockchain, but you need a place to house your liquidity, SwapX got a place for you. It's a win-win situation, and I love this UI. But SwapX embodies what I teach myself in wealth. Don't sell your assets and live off of your dividends. And once you get to a point where you're living off your dividends, and you get to a point of taking them dividends recompounded into your assets, this is not financial advice, but you get this compounding effect that end up taking over. Them dividends get bigger, and as this platform encourages users to come over to the Sonic blockchain, as this platform grows over time, and don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. The SwapX community is out here. The SwapX, let me see. Let me see what we're ranking. If you come over here to the actual airdrop, it's like a leaderboard. You come over here to the application referrals. These are basically like the projects that. Ooh, look at that, running laps. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Round.
Running laps, man. This is how you do it. This is community engagement. This is liking a post. You don't have to be a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm an investor. I just when sometimes some people need to hear just another piece of an outsider that's into it. Sometimes people just need to want to hear another perspective of it. And me personally, SwapX in the community is turning. Once you get the community focused on the goal, once you get everybody in line rowing, he, he, hey, once you get everybody rolling, you get the trucking along a lot better. But man, one thing about it, two things for sure. I also want to hit on this factor that SwapX tokenomics is out. You can actually go look at the tokenomics itself, but it kind of moved away from 1 second, y'all. The VE33 mechanic. Oh my. This is what I was kind of explaining about it. This mechanic alone is amazing, especially knowing that the Sonic blockchain embodies the VE33 mechanics. Like with the allocation points, if you understood how that go, but 40 million total supply during the token generation event. That is amazing. Reason why? Because you got this scarcity token with low supply, high demand. We already know what's going on. And the best thing about SwapX is community driven. SwapX isn't it doesn't have a pre-sale. It doesn't have an IVO sale, like, and it has a fair lunch coming out. So juice, juice. I wasn't able to get a X NFT and become a founder. What can I do? This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just explaining what I would do if I was in a situation where I was out. Because you had to beat out during that fundraiser. You had to beat out at that specific time, at that specific minute. Because within 4 minutes of the fundraiser going live, the project raised over $1 million. Under 2 hours, the project sold out. A lot of people thought, "Hey man, I'll go hell, I'll go hell to it." Nah, man, I'm sorry. You had to beat out to get there. So if I was a person that wasn't able to become a to get an X NFT, you got to realize SwapX is a fair launch project that haven't even launched yet. So there's opportunity within liquidity provider. There's opportunity within a high APR. There's opportunity within buying low and selling high. That's just finance 101. And with this with this project having a 40 million total supply, 12 million going to treasury, 2 million up for liquidity. Then you got a couple team tokens. Then you got this gonna be roughly 26, 27 million tokens in the circulating supply. So you got this token got room to stretch. Not this is not financial advice, but that's just mathematics. If you know market cap meet demands, and that's just mathematics. But but enough of that. But what I would do if I wasn't able to get an X NFT, I would be focusing on, hey, how can I go on ahead? How can I bridge over the liquidity to get to? Cause at first we was focusing on. I had backed up a good bag of OKB. Apologize. Tongue twister. Y'all know I'm country. I got that country slang. I got that. I got that country slang, man. So, but now I had to shift my planning over to the Phantom token. And I'm glad I did when I did because now Phantom is on a tear right now. So it would be strategic to have your Phantom token on the side, waiting to bridge over for the S token, so you can use the S token to complete transactions for gas fees. It would be strategic to have a couple USDT on the side to bridge over, so you can probably provide liquidity. I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you what I am doing to prepare for myself. So, boom, off rip, off fair lunch, I can probably grab the SwapX token for, hey, you get in first. It'll be like a pre-sale almost, but it's a fair lunch. But enough of that. Enough of that being said, man. Shout out to the team. The team has been working. The team has been putting in the grind, and the partnership, the strategic. If you think about it, go back to all the partnerships that the SwapX team have been looking at. They have been focusing on projects that has major liquidity. They have been focusing on stable coins. They have been focusing on look at QDAO. They've been focusing on projects that solving problems in other sectors. Instead of building them on their own, they're connecting them with partners that are doing this and actually executing in these spaces. For example, this partnership right here is amazing, amazing, and many more to come that we can't even discuss right now. But with that being said, I do want to take the time and say thank y'all for listening. If you took time to actually hear this advice that I was dropping, appreciate you. So with that being said, I can see SwapX bringing huge potential to the actual Sonic blockchain, and I am proud to be a founder in the SwapX ecosystem, baby. Let's go. One time for the one time. Shout out to BB. Shout out to all community manager out there. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to the team. One love to the subscribers out there, man. Hey, one time for the one time. Shout out to them veterans out there. We're gonna see y'all later. This your boy. We got the juice. We gone. Y'all take it easy.